U.S. The pimp in the country. The pimp in the U.S. Let me see.
Who's pimping the U.S.? Who's pimping the
Countries are
U.S.?
pimping the U.S. They telling the U.S. what they gonna do and what they ain't gonna do.
Well, what is the U.S. telling them? We don't know what they're telling them, do we? What is the U.S. telling them, right? Okay, so I'm going to say this again. Now everybody's talking about these drones. We got drones in New Jersey. You got the Homeland Security that's sharing new details of mysterious drone flights. Oh, come on. They got to turn up that heat.
I just told them to.
Okay. Um, the question I have, do you all think these are aliens or do you all think that these are the government putting out these drones? What do you think? Because I'm going to tell y'all what I see in a minute, okay? And what I do know is they've been here. Everybody's acting like they're 615. See, a lot of times, y'all, we ride around, we're looking down, we're looking ahead, we're looking left, we're looking right, we're looking down.
Driving while texting.
But we never look up.
Yeah.
One of the habits I always had since I was a little girl is looking up. Looking up. I always looked up to the sky. I always looked at the stars. So that's a habit of mine, looking up when I'm walking or when I'm driving. I'm going to share a story with you. Back in I think it was 2000 and, had to be 2005. I went back home to New York to visit because when I first came to Georgia, I was going back every year. And I was up in White Plains, New York. I went to visit some old friends of mine. Okay? And when I went to visit these old friends of mine, I was downtown White Plains in the Galleria. And when I was walking, I was looking up. And as I'm looking up, this is my spiritual eye, y'all. I kept seeing a whole bunch of like spirits coming out of the cosmos. Right? Some would say angels. I don't know what y'all want to call them. But I just kept seeing all of these spirits come down on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm walking through White Plains, I'm saying, I was always one to walk alone, you know what I mean? And I told him, excuse me, look at somebody's texting. I'm saying I said to myself, I said, okay, we're getting ready to come into a spiritual warfare.
Mm-hmm.
That was back in 2005. I seen them. I just seen all these energy spirits, whatever you want to call, coming out of the cosmos. And that's when I said spiritual warfare began. Now, everybody's walking around here talking about these drones. Everybody's talking about aliens, this and that, but they've been here. They've been here. They're coming out of the sea. They're coming out of the cosmos. They're coming through Antarctica. They're coming through the pyramids and all over the place. Come in. And they've been here. Come in. So I'm not surprised. Everybody acting like they're surprised. Oh my God, you see all of this ships, you see this, I've been seeing shit for years.
Why do you think we're at this point where they have to admit to it? Because they would always deny
Who?
the
Government?
government, and then they would always suppress the people. Like Mr. Amazing says, the information is being suppressed. So, but why? Why?
Because they don't want the people to panic. People are going to get scared. But now they have to admit it because it's happening too many places. It's happening here, even over in my country of Cabo Verde, West Africa. We just got some, I'm part of the news over there in Cape Verde. I got the news and it's showing a big ship come out of the ocean. Now, our island is surrounded by 10 oceans. Excuse me, 10 islands. I said 10 oceans. 10 islands. And, this is nothing new to our people in Cape Verde. You've seen them come out all the time. So years ago, Spirit showed me there was going to be a large ship that came out of that sea, and it's specifically the Atlantic Ocean. Okay? Come in.
They know
So,
they just messing with
uh,
you, I guess.
so the problem is the government has to tell people now because everybody's seeing them. It's just not here now. It's all over. China, Russia, all these different countries are seeing these actual beings. And they've been here. They ain't just coming. For those who would pay attention, you would be able to see them. Okay? Now, one of my brothers hit me up tonight, Brother Keprat Patar. He said, I'm going crazy. He said a dream last night that China invaded the U.S.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He did say that.
He texted me that a little while ago. My sister, I'm going crazy. I had a dream that China invaded the U.S. Now, let me tell you my little spiritual secret, okay? Let me tell you my little spiritual visual secrets that I see. Let me tell you what I see. I don't profess to be 150% right all the time, but I will tell you this. China been here. When I was telling y'all 2 and 3 years ago that I was walking around the stores and I was seeing them sprinkled here and sprinkled them here, and I'm going to call them our Chinese brothers and sisters because they are, because 70 and 80% have the DNA of Africa, so let's not get it confused, and the first Asian was African. So our Chinese sisters and brothers, okay, let me tell you this. They've been here. Y'all ain't paying attention. If you pay attention to your surroundings, because everybody's so caught up in their daily ways of living and daily life, you would pay attention. Most of the times, Chinese, Asians, period, shop in their own community.
Hmm. They only buy. They usually only buy their products too. They only buy their country's
Right,
products.
right. They only show, now
You
you
start.
go, you see them in the grocery store. You see
Hmm.
them in Walgreens. And a lot of them only deal with Asian medicines. No, if you've been paying attention, you'll see that they slowly but surely sprinkling here and there,
They
here, there,
they're
here.
getting integrated into
Right,
society.
right, right. Integrated into stuff and buying up houses, buying up land, right?
Hmm.
Because now we're out in a certain part of Georgia. A lot of the Asians are buying houses, land. Okay.
I noticed 15, 20 years ago they started buying up a whole bunch of businesses. They
Yep.
started buying up oil companies. China. I worked at an oil company in Texas. They bought out this oil company, and I used to work 116, 124 hours a week. And when they bought them out, I left because I was already into my spirituality, and spirit showed me they was gonna they was gonna get rid of everybody, and so they could drop the pay. And sure enough, I left. They gave me they gave me they gave me my severance package, and they gave me all my pay. So they cut me a nice little check, and when about I say about 2 months
Pull
later,
up, Fred.
2 months later they started letting people go, and they dropped all the hours to 40 hours. So you talking about guys that were making, see, I was making, in every 2 weeks, I was making like a $3,500, $3,800 check. So just imagine you take away 100 and something hours, and you only doing 40 hours.
Yeah. Marcus on, they have 99 cents stores in New York City, some places. Yeah, but those been there for a while. They've been there for a while. So the reason I brought that up because people are just acting like this is all new. The drones, the aliens, the Chinese. Y'all haven't been paying attention. And this is how they get your mind with the Mandela effect, y'all. This is how they get your mind because you ain't paying attention. Y'all got to pay attention, okay? Now, spiritually, what I see, in reference to what my brother Patar said, he said he had a dream that the aliens invaded U.S., but they're already here.
Hmm.
I told y'all about the cyber attack years ago on Block Talk Radio. Cyber attack. That was going to be the beginning of World War III. Cyber attacks. Okay. Not only that, let me tell y'all what I've seen spiritually now. The Chinese is so connected to our cosmic beings and has some of the most powerful, powerful technology that you ain't even seen a half of it yet. Y'all have not even seen a half of the technology yet that they have. I told people years ago, I said, let me tell you who gets the most technology and most advanced technology. China. They have a connection with the cosmic beings. This is what I'm seeing spiritually now. Y'all can say I'm crazy if you want to, but I don't give a goddamn. Because I know what I know and I see what I see. And let me tell you this. They have a connection with the cosmic beings. they're afforded and blessed to get the most powerful and highest technology. Let me tell you how bad it is. This is what I seen the other day, y'all. Y'all say I'm crazy again if you want to, but you know how I say you can kiss my natural black ass because at the end of the day, I know I'm not crazy. Now, I'm laying in the bed. I'm looking in the back. You know, lights are off. You're just watching TV. I'm looking in the bathroom. I see. Y'all remember the movie Predator?
Hmm.
And remember when the what's his name with the locks? What's his name? The one with the locks in Predator.
The alien.
The yeah, the alien had with the lock. Well, no, he was called something else. He had locks in his
The
hair.
predator.
Okay, the Predator. That was it. All right, so whatever. So you know how he was able to cloak himself,
Yes.
and you could see through him, and it looked like the trees.
Hmm.
That's what type of technology I'm seeing at the Chinese use. So it's so bad, y'all, that you know everybody's walking around talking about, oh, those are shadow people. The hell they ain't no shadow people. They have technology that they can come in. This is what I see, y'all, into the United States and make themselves invisible.
You know who I seen? Who else had? They had something like that. I seen a lot of the. I seen a few traditional healers in Africa with something like that. They were using it.
Yeah, they
They
have the ones back home in Africa that actually make you disappear.
make you look like you ain't there.
Right. So what I'm saying is that you talking about them invading, you won't even know. The Chinese are so bad and so blessed to have the technology that they have that they're coming in, you don't even see them. Now, again, everybody been asking us, what do you see? What do y'all see? Can y'all tell us about the drones and the aliens? What else do I see? I see that some of these drones are coming from China. I see that that China is sending them in, and some of you all think it's the cosmic beings, aliens. Not all of it.
They telling them to adapt to American society. That's why you see them shopping American, buying American, because that's not in their culture. That's not in their culture at all. Except for when they only thing they usually buy from America is companies,
Yeah, well, who's telling them that? Their government?
the government.
Okay. Well, I don't know how true it is and if it's still the same now. Years ago, you heard a lot about China, America being indebted to China. I don't know how true it is. I haven't followed up with that because I really don't get into the politics like that. But since people are asking us to read this stuff, and now we got the new little show called Spirit Talk, and I'm just going to say, honestly speaking, let me tell you something. They've been here, and they're here in many different ways. And you
Hmm.
think all of it is our cosmic family. Not all of us are cosmic family. Not only that, don't sleep on Russia either. Russia got high technology too. This is what Spirit showed me. Okay?
So what's gonna be next? Because like Tosh said, is spy balloons was first. Now they got the drones. What's next? What's next? It's got to be
Look out
something.
for the boats.
The
Look out for the
boats.
ships. Right. Look out for the ships. Okay? They're coming. They already been coming out the water anyway, but there's gonna be more coming out the water. The Spirit showed me there's gonna be more. You're gonna see more coming out the water. Right? So you got the drones. I'm gonna tell you like this: there's some ships. There's some ships that's coming out, and these ships are gonna be because they have different ones, y'all. They think ones that got round, which is a common one. Everybody's always saying, "Oh, I see that. I see them in the air, and it's a round ship." No, some of these are gonna be shaped differently. I see some that is gonna be shaped like almost like a triangle, like a pyramid. That's gonna come out. Y'all already know about the one that's shaped like a cigar. Okay. Now, y'all sitting back thinking that these are the aliens. No, not all of this is. I like to say cosmic family because to them we're aliens too. Okay, so all I'm saying is that y'all ain't seen nothing yet, and they already have been invading U.S. slowly but surely, slowly but surely. Okay, they invading U.S. Let me tell y'all, pay attention. They've been here already. Now, if y'all on Facebook, I can't see your questions. So put your questions in the chat. Now, if y'all got any questions, tell me what's your questions. YouTube, what's your questions?
What's your question? Put your question in the chat, YouTube. Put your question in the chat. Put your question in the chat.
Put your questions in the chat if you have any questions. Okay, so Angel Junior Rivera. Angel, you need to call me. You got that brother from Africa hit me up every day. You better call me. I didn't even answer the phone last night. You better call me. Okay? Because we can't tell them we're going to do something and don't do it. You got to call me so we can take care of that. Okay? So let's move on. Anybody have any more questions about the aliens? You know, um, the drones that's going on. Y'all see anything? What questions do you have? Any questions on YouTube? Mr. Amazing, what was you saying that they were saying that the women were saying in reference to the men that all the black men need to get off of the earth or something like that? What was that? What was that again? Who was saying stuff like that? Who was saying stuff like that? Hey, son, love, how are you?
Peace and blessings.
All right, y'all. What's your questions? We need to prepare, pick their. Okay, I can't even see. I need to go. Let me see if I can get on here and see, because I need to get on Facebook and see. And let's see if I can get on Facebook in here. No, we don't want FaceTime. We want Facebook.
Oh, they blocking it. That's why.
Blocking what?
They blocking his question.
What's the question?
He just screenshot and sent it to me. So says Mr. Amazing says there's a sect of women in the unconscious community that are saying aliens are here to eliminate black men because they haven't protected black women and they will mate with the black woman.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Rewind. So,
They saying the aliens coming here because black men haven't been protecting black women, and they're gonna eliminate the black men, and all the aliens are gonna have sex with all the black women and create alien babies and black babies.
what kind of bull shit is that? Come on now. This is why I removed myself out of the unconscious community for comments like that. First of all, again, I'm going to refer to them as a cosmic family because I've actually had the pleasure of communicating with these beings spiritually. We'll talk about that another time. But let me tell you something. They're not coming to get rid of all the black men. As a matter of fact, if you really want to get technical, some of our cosmic beings that come down here, as you all know, are black men and black women. You better go back and study the doggone that says that we come from the planetary system of Sirius B and C. So that just sounds ridiculous to me. And as far as them mating with black women, y'all need to come home to Africa. There's over 3,000 tribes in Africa. There's some tribes in Africa that are very sacred. You need to learn about that so you know. There's a few tribes that's already from the cosmos. Okay? So they already made it with us. What are you talking about? At the end of the day, this just sounds ridiculous. They're not trying to get rid of the black men because they don't protect
It
us.
just sounds like some woman hate, like women.
Yeah, well, they need to stop hating.
hate.
Stop hating now.